female characters often get the little log line as an actor. Beautiful, pretty, girl next door, what we see on the outside. But any woman I know is the most powerful and fire-brimming on the inside. That's what comes first.
Are you okay?
I think that a lot of these things tend to be very stigmatized of things that women can and can't go through. And when you're able to create a character that can go through something that women usually don't show, I think that's beautiful.
The invisible pain of women that are not shown, usually in television, I think being a mom, it's a big, huge part of it. Because most of the times when we see moms on TV, they're like the perfect mom, or they're always there for their kids and there for their husbands. But in real life, it's so different. We don't see moms struggling to be a mom, that it's something that should come so natural, but sometimes it's not. And I think it's really important to see these stories on TV so we can relate and we know that we're not alone.
And action.
Elgin James has been able to create such an honest path for all of us and to be able to play our characters in the best way possible. He is so attentive to detail and so attentive to being able to talk to all of us. Some of these conversations have been hard. Some of these conversations have been happy. It's like conflicts and there's a lot going on, but at the end of the day, it's what we do to showcase our art.
You deserve better. You know that, right?
The fourth season of Mayans MC is so important because every single woman has their own voice separate to their male counterpart story. I think all the women in the show have this one common thread. They were attracted to a life that they didn't have initially. And I think the theme of the women is that just because they've chosen a life because of the man they fell in love with or the man they wanted to be with doesn't mean their story is not the most important.
I think it's important to tell these stories because they're real life stories. This is what I want to see on TV.
I feel like all the women have been bleeding out with emotion and passion, and they're all being like stripped of their femininity, of their womanhood, of their marriage, of their child. All these women go through all this torture, but they all come out so powerful.
We are like the leaders and writers of our own storylines, and we are taking charge of our own narrative by being able to show that vulnerability and that side of ourselves and being able to show our trauma, being able to show our sadness.
I think it's just so important to see those characters and give them the storylines that they deserve and not being a companion to a character, because we're more than that, way more than that.